Good evening, fans. This is your girl from Mel's Match Chat, and this is your official WWE Crown Jewel 2023 preview and predictions. Oh my God, crazy this week. Do me a favor. Episode 313 is live on the channel. I did that yesterday because of doing this. Please go check that out. I would appreciate it. Also, please go and do me a favor. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, X, Twitter, TikTok, and Cameo. I'm on Cameo. So if you need a announcement, you need me to wish somebody a happy birthday, happy anniversary, drop bad news, even tell them to go fuck off or you're an asshole, I got you. I will be the one bringing some bad news or some good news. So go check me out there. Everything is Mel's Mat Chat. Please also do me a favor. Go check out the people over at Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com. Get all your beard essentials right there. Please also go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com and get all your artillery to murder your thirst. They have spring water, unflavored salsa water, flavored salsa water, and iced tea. If you're an adult, and this is adults only, they're great as mixers. Please do me a favor and go check out the people over at Death Wish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com and get all your coffee essentials. Plus, if you're into goth stuff, they have really good merchandise over there. Also, please go check out HOG Wrestling at hogwrestling.net. We have we have a match with Speedball Mike Bailey versus if I'm not mistaken, Swerve Strickland. And the Grizzly Young Veterans were just announced for House of Glory coming, I believe, this month or next month. But go check everything out at hogwrestling.net. And if you want to watch it, and if you can't get tickets, you can watch it on the Premiere app for $9.99 a month. Please do me a favor while you're here, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for all notifications so when I go live or upload a video, you know about it. You know what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to give you the go-home shows from SmackDown and Monday Night Raw, and then I'm going to give you my picks, and then I'm getting out of here, and I'm praying to God this is going to be under an hour. Okay? So let's get this started. Let's get right into this. This past Monday Night Raw, we had the lineup of the Creed Brothers versus the Alpha Academy, Seth Rollins versus J.D. McDonough, Candice LeRae versus Xia Li, Ricochet versus Dominic Mysterio, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, which Gargano and Ciampa is DIY. Trick or Treat Street Fight, Natalya versus Chelsea Green. We opened up with Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley comes out, and she comes out with Dominic Mysterio and J.D. McDonough. I don't know if he's definitely in. They keep saying he's an associate to the Judgment Day. Let's just make him an official member of the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley says they have taken care of every superstar who stood in their way. She says Damian Priest shattered Cody Rhodes' ankle last week, and that is just the beginning because Dominic is going to put down Ricochet tonight. Rhea says J.D. McDonough is going to remind Seth Rollins what it feels like to be the enemy of the Judgment Day. She says Drew McIntyre and Rollins have some decisions to make, and this could decide who will walk out of Crown Jewel as the champion. She says the odds are stacked against her at Crown Jewel. She says this is another opportunity to prove that she's the most dominant woman in WWE. Sami Zayn comes out, and he goes to the ring. Sami says he is so sick of hearing Rhea talk about power and how Judgment Day has all the power and the championships. Sammy says his entire career and life, he has fought people like the Judgment Day. He said he will fight the Judgment Day no matter the odds, as long as he is breathing. He said he will fight the Judgment Day until there is no more. Rhea then says Sammy can resist all he wants because it doesn't matter. She says they don't need the numbers for him. She suggests Sammy goes one-on-one with Damian Priest. Dominic says they can teach him a lesson now. Ricochet comes out and he goes down to the ring. Sammy leaves the ring and JD goes to attack Ricochet but gets sent out of the ring. Dominic tries to sneak up on Ricochet, but he catches him and Dominic rolls out of the ring. So then we go to commercial break and then we come back and then we're going right into this match, Ricochet versus Dominic Mysterio. It's a non-title match. The North American Championship is not on the line. Ricochet drop kicks Dominic at the start of the match. He attacks him in the corner. Ricochet sent outside the ring. Ricochet slams Ricochet's face on the announce table. Dominic attacks Ricochet in the corner. Dominic stomps Ricochet in the corner. Dominic goes for a splash in the corner and misses. Ricochet comes back with an enziguri and follows it with a suplex. Ricochet hits a standing shooting star press, cover 1-2 kick out. Dominic rolls out of the ring. Ricochet hits a crossbody onto Dominic. We come back from commercial break. Dominic hits a three amigos on Ricochet. He catapults Ricochet onto the second rope. He goes for a 619 and misses. Ricochet with a springboard elbow. Ricochet with a Hurricane Rana. He hits a springboard crossbody and follows it with a springboard moonsault on Dominic. Cover 1-2 kick out. Dominic rakes the eyes and hits a neck breaker. He goes for the frog splash and misses. Ricochet hits him with a super kick. He climbs to the top rope. Rhea is on the apron. JD distracts Ricochet, and Dominic rolls up Ricochet for the win with the help of the ropes. After the match, Ricochet super kicks JD McDonough and hits the recoil on Dominic. Rhea drags Dominic out of the ring. We have next up Alpha Academy versus the Creed Brothers. Alpha Academy goes out to the ring, and the Creed Brothers go out to the ring. The match begins with Julius and Chad Gable. Julius Creed and Chad Gable. Gable takes down Julius. Julius tags out, and Brutus suplexes Gable. Gable tags out. Otis knocks down Brutus. Brutus with a double axe handle. He tags out, but Otis knocks them down. Otis and Gable suplex the Creed Brothers. We go to commercial break. When we come back, we have Brutus with a Samoan drop on Gable. Cover 1-2 kick out. Gable tags out. Otis hits the Creed Brothers with a clothesline. He body slams them both. Otis attacks Julius in the corner. Otis hits the caterpillar on Julius. Cover 1-2 kick out. Julius with a jumping and tags out. Brutus hits the moonsault on Otis. Gable with a juju tumble out of the ring. Brutus goes for a crossbody, but Otis catches him and hits a power slam. Cover 1-2. Julius hits a 450 splash, and Gable hits the moonsault on Julius. Maxine is on the apron, but Ivy Nile knocks her down. Ivy is on the apron, and she is pulled down. Akira gets between them, and Ivy suplexes him. Otis is on the second rope, and Julius picks him up. Brutus hits a Brutus ball for the win, and the Creed Brothers pick up their debut victory. Now, Akira Tozawa is not having luck with women, especially Rhea Ripley and Ivy Nile. Jesus Christ. So we go to Damian and Finn are backstage. Someone knocks on their door. The New Day enter. They are dressed up as the Judgment Day. Balor takes some of his candy. Rhea comes in and Balor asks if Dominic is okay. Dominic says Ricochet will pay for what happened. Rhea says they need to focus on the Judgment Day business. Priest says he's got a lot to focus on. He said there are no leaders. Rhea says there are no leaders. And the reason she made this match type because he is the enforcer of the Judgment Day. Priest says, let's show the world they run this place. The Miz heads out to the ring. We come back from commercial break. The Miz says he has secured one of the biggest guests in Miz TV history, and he introduces Gunther, but nobody comes out, and Miz introduces him again. Again, nobody comes out. Miz asks if he has to speak in German. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci come out, and Kaiser says Gunther is not going to walk down to the ring because Miz asks him to. Kaiser says Miz is everything that is wrong with WWE Universe today. He says Miz is in the embodiment of everything they despise. He calls Miz a clown. Miz says he has never been another man's sidekick. He always calls Vinci the third wheel. Vinci says Miz was his wife's sidekick. Miz makes fun of Vinci. He says Kaiser is allowing Vinci to talk. Vinci says he talks when he wants to talk, and Kaiser shuts him up. Imperial music plays, and Gunther walks to the ring. Miz welcomes Gunther and asks him to have a seat, but Gunther remains standing. Gunther says he's not his guest, and he came out to make two things clear. He says the Miz is trying to run a talk show in 2023. My words exactly. He says the ring is sacred to him and everything. The Miz does is breathe him. He says he doesn't not respect the Miz. Miz says it won't be the last time he hears that. He calls Gunther boring. He said he's the biggest star in WWE. Not even close, Miz. Not even close. Gunther says that he's issued because once the bell rings, the only thing that matters is how good of a wrestler you are, and that is why the Miz is the only talk show host while he is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Miz says he can be serious when he wants to be. He lists his accolades. He says he has made the Intercontinental Championship the most prestigious title in all of WWE, and he could do it again. No, not the way Gunther has. Sorry, Miz. Sorry. Gunther says the Miz can create another memorable moment, and he says something to Kaiser. Kaiser then takes a pumpkin and breaks it. Gunther asks if he's going to do something about it. Miz knocks down Kaiser and sends Vinci out of the ring. Gunther knocks down Miz. Gunther says Miz is not in his league. As he leaves the ring, Miz goes to attack him, but Imperium knocks him out of the ring. Miz walks to the back. And that was the end of the segment. DIY. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano versus Imperium. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. We go to commercial break, but before we go to the match, we have Adam Pearce backstage, and the Miz barges in. He demands a match with Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Pearce says he can't give him a match, but he can give him an opportunity to earn one. Bronson Reed comes in and says he has to earn his title by beating him. The match begins with and then we go back to the ring, and then the match starts with Gargano and Vinci. Vinci knocks down Gargano. Gargano comes back with a Hurricane Rana. He tags out. They double team him. Vinci hits Ciampa with a clothesline. He tags out, and Kaiser attacks Ciampa in the corner. Ciampa hits Kaiser with a clothesline. He knocks Vinci off the apron, and Gargano dives onto him. Kaiser takes out Gargano. Vinci slams Gargano on the apron, and Kaiser drop kicks him. We come back from commercial break. Kaiser slams Gargano, and he tags out. Kaiser and Vinci are sent out of the ring. Gargano with an enziguri to Vinci. Vinci comes back with a backbreaker. Gargano plants Vinci with a DDT. Both men tag out. Ciampa knocks down Kaiser and Vinci. He attacks them in the corner and follows it up with a double clothesline. Ciampa with a reverse DDT to Kaiser. Kaiser comes back with a Death Valley driver. Kaiser hits a Ciampa with a clothesline and tags out. Kaiser goes for an uppercut, but Gargano super kicks him. Vinci goes for a moonsault and misses. Ciampa catches him with a running knee. He tags out and they hit Vinci with a knee strike for the win. Winner DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. We go to Shinsuke Nakamura backstage. He says he's looking for his next sacrifice. He asks the next challenger to step forward and challenge him. He is waiting. He says he's waiting. Candice LeRae versus Xia Li. We come back from commercial break, and the match begins with Candice attacks Xia in the corner. Xia rolls out of the ring, and she attacks her. Xia with a jumping knee, and then she follows with a spinning kick. The referee is checking on Candice. The referee calls for the bell and awards the match to Xia Li. We go to backstage with Sami Zayn, and he is joined by Jey Uso. Jey wishes him luck in his match. Jackie interrupts to interview Jey. Jey says Sami is going to handle tonight, and Cody will handle business at Crown Jewel. He said he and Cody could get those titles from Judgment Day again. We go to commercial break. Candice LeRae is getting checked out backstage at the medical in the trainer's office. Seth Rollins versus JD McDonough. We go to commercial break. Before the match starts, Seth Rollins is in the ring and he's on the mic, and he says he is feeling like getting loose tonight, and hence he decided to beat up JD McDonough. He says he will do that in preparation for Crown Jewel. Seth says he is a fan of Drew McIntyre, but he asks Drew to cry him a river. He said all of us are fighting our own battles in some way, and there were people who had a whole lot worse. He said he does not feel sorry for Drew. He said Drew was a good champion. He said he will shake his hand if Drew can beat him. He said he is not the same person Drew beat the last time. So then JD McDonough attacks him from behind. So the match starts with Rollins kicks JD and sends him outside the ring. Rollins chops JD multiple times. He slams JD face on the apron. Rollins sends JD into the barricade. Rollins sends him into the ring. Rollins chops JD in the corner. Rollins bounces his head off the turnbuckles. JD comes back with a corkscrew splash. He attacks Rollins in the corner. Rollins sends JD out of the ring. Rollins with a suicide dive on JD. We go to commercial break, and we come back. We have JD goes to work on Rollins. Rollins fights back against JD. Rollins hits JD with multiple clotheslines. Rollins attacks JD in the corner and follows it with another clothesline. Rollins with a sling blade, and he follows it up with a running knee. Cover 1-2 kick out. JD comes back with a headbutt. He climbs the top rope and goes for a moonsault and misses. Rollins catches him with a jumping knee, but JD comes back with a Spanish fly. Cover 1-2 kick out. Rollins with a buckle bomb. He climbs to the top rope. Damian Priest comes out and gives the advantage to JD. JD climbs the top rope, but is stopped. Rollins with a back suplex on JD. Rollins hits a pedigree and follows it up with a stomp for the win. Winner is Seth Rollins. Ricochet is backstage with Adam Pearce. Pearce says he can give him a chance to earn an Intercontinental Championship. Ricochet he still has a bone to pick with Dominic. Chelsea Green comes in with Piper Niven and she is enraged about her match. Pearce says that he doesn't have time to talk about this. They leave, and Ivar walks in and says he needs to speak with him about the Intercontinental Championship in his office. Here we go again with Natalya. Okay? Natalya looked like she was bringing back the Divas era. In my mind, she's getting delegitimized due to the fact is that she's starting to look like a little bit of a slut. I don't want to see that on my fucking television. She looked like Peter from fucking the Bullet Club, the Bullet Club bunny. All right, she took her fucking goddamn gimmick, and it's disgusting. And if what she does on fucking whatever her YouTube OnlyFans, whatever it is, she it's like incest. It's disgusting. She's supposed to be part of one of the greatest wrestling families of all times, which is the Hart Foundation. And it's disgusting. It's just disgusting for what the hell is going on with her. She looks like a slut. And it was a street fight. You would think you would come in with like jeans and a t-shirt, maybe a spooky shirt or something like that. She looked like she was ready to do a fucking goddamn Playboy bunny fucking photo shoot, or she was going to do a porn scene for fucking Pornhub. I mean, it's disgusting. I'm starting to lose less and less respect for her. Less and less respect for her, and it's disgusting. So we have a trick-or-treat street fight, Natalya versus Chelsea Green. We go to commercial break, but before we go to this match, we have Jackie interviews Becky Lynch, who says Lyra was the right person to beat her. She said she defended her title more times than Rhea and Roman defended their titles. Xia Li comes in and she is scared of her. Becky says they could fight right now, here right now. Xia says she will fight her on her time and walks away. So we go back to the ring and the match begins with Chelsea knocks down Natalya. Green hits her with a pie. She super kicks Natalya and Green throws some candy into the ring. Natalya hits Green with a kendo stick and sends her into the timekeeper's area. Green hits her with a trash can lid. Chelsea places Natalya on the table and she dives onto her. Natalya dips Chelsea's hair in the water. She attacks Piper and goes for a double sharpshooter. But Green kicks her away. Green kicks Natalya in the face. She picks up a pumpkin and Nikki Cross's head is underneath. Green is spooked and Natalya slams her head on the table. Green sets Natalya on the top rope and places candy corn in the ring. Natalya powerbombs Green on the candy corn. Cover 1-2 kick out. She locks in the sharpshooter. Piper is on the apron. Green accidentally throws a pie in Piper's face, and Natalya knocks her down. Green hits the unprettier for the win, and Chelsea Green wins. That's what I wanted to see. So after that, we go to commercial break. We come back. We have Sami Zayn and Damian Priest in the main event. The match begins with Priest attacks Sami in the corner. Sami comes back and attacks Priest in the same elbow. He hits Priest with an elbow. Priest rolls out of the ring. Sammy with a moonsault on Priest. He sends Priest into the ring. Priest super kicks him. Priest knocks down Sammy. Priest with a launching suplex to Sammy. Sammy returns with a tornado DDT on Priest, sending him out of the ring. Priest chokeslams Sammy onto the apron. We go to commercial break. Sammy hits Priest with a clothesline. Dominic and Finn Balor come out to the ring. Dominic is on the apron but gets knocked down. Priest hits a reckoning on Sammy. Priest goes for a splash in the corner and misses. Balor distracts the referee and Dominic attacks Sammy. Jey Uso music plays and he attacks Dominic and Balor. Winner, Damian Priest and via disqualification. He gets back in the ring and super kicks Priest. Balor and Dominic attacks Uso and Sammy. Cody Rhodes comes running to the ring and he brawls with Priest. Jey super kicks Dominic and Sammy sends him out of the ring. Sammy and Jey dive onto Balor and Dominic. Cody slams Priest's face on the announce desk. JD McDonough comes out and saves Priest, who runs away. Sammy hits JD with a haluva kick. Cody hits Crossroads on to JD on the announcer's table. He gets back on the table and does it again. Cody gets on the mic and says Priest was unsuccessful in trying to injure him. He says Priest has the briefcase, yet he is not the leader of Judgment Day. Cody says Priest walks behind Rhea, Balor, and Dominic. He said he's back on his path, and his path goes straight through Damian Priest. And that was the end of Monday Night Raw. Now on to SmackDown. Please do me a favor. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the bell of all notifications. Please also so when you do that, turn on the bell for all notifications so when I upload or go live, you know about it. Also, please please check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, TikTok, and Cameo. So go check me out on all those platforms. SmackDown. LA Knight comes out and he says, he gets on the mic, he's in the ring. Knight says, "Let me talk to you. Nearly 1,200 days. My God, that's impressive. But what's more impressive is how quickly 1,200 days can come and to an end. Let's go back and rewind your mind a bit. Just last week, what happened? Roman Reigns comes down here, said, oh, well, I'm going to give LA Knight a spear, right? Nah. Nuh-uh. The tribal chief gets his head dropped on the business end of a BFT. And guess what? Tomorrow at Crown Jewel, it goes no different. He finds himself dropped on the mat, and don't get lost in the sauce right now because here is what it is. This is a hostile takeover. Make no mistake about it. I'm coming to take over everything you stand for, everything that you think you've owned for the past 3 years. That WWE Championship has no chance but to come home with me. And it will be the end of Roman Reigns' reign. Yeah, but let's go ahead and come all around." So then Roman comes out. Typically, I would tell you this is irrelevant town to acknowledge me, but they know exactly who I am. But I can't say the same for you. I thought after all this time, it was very clear who the tribal chief is. but I don't think you understand. I'm going to introduce myself one time only. I am Roman Reigns. I am the tribal chief, the head of the table. I'm the face of the WWE. A lot has changed around here. I take my time to leave, and I expect people to step up. But I didn't think it was going to be you. But you did something to catch my attention. Of but you did something to catch my attention of these people. You managed your time wisely and got all these people on your side. I give you credit for that. It's not easy this day and age. Go ahead, chant his name because this is the last night that's going to happen. Like I said, I've advanced in this business. It has been like you've been trying to set us back. I pushed us forward all the way to the big screen. What do kids say these days? What do you call it? Cinema. You're damn right I'm a star. Everybody knows that. The true megastar. I've turned this industry into a multi-billion-dollar industry. I've done everything you can do, and that you've done. And what is that have you done? What have you done around here for the past few months? The only thing you've done to get these people to chant your name and what? Cosplay as a redneck version of my cousin. No, redneck version or a more of a Steve Austin than The Rock, honestly. That is done now. This is a little dream of your living. It's over. This is my reality. This is my island of relevancy. So take this night and enjoy it because tomorrow I'm going to smash you. We all going to end you. They're going to stop chanting your name. They won't even know who you are. You will disappear because when I'm done, I'm going to leave you in the desert. And don't worry, you won't be the last one. So LA Knight has a rebuttal. LA Knight, you know what? You feel pretty unbeatable, don't you? I mean, let's face it. You have beaten everybody, haven't you? You have beat just about everyone that stood in front of you. But don't you understand I'm not coming at you for the same angle as everybody else is. You don't understand I'm here to finish something. You don't understand I'm here to start something. Well, I'm not here to finish something. You don't understand I'm here to start something. Yeah, I am here to start LA Knight's era. So you want to talk about cosplaying? Tomorrow I'm going to cosplay the guy kicking your ass at Crown Jewel. Matter of fact, I'm not going to cosplay it. I'm just going to live it. You want to come here and talk about megastars? I'll tell you what. You have done an amazing job. You damn near made yourself a megastar only because you hold that title. I made myself a megastar because I live every damn day as it. So now I'm going to put it to you like this. You talk about leaving me in the desert. I don't do warnings. So make sure when you take your shot, you make sure you leave me where I am done. Because if you don't, I will come back, I will find you. The only bloodline that you will be visible will be the right down between your eyes. And you hear them saying the new WWE champion, LA Knight. Excellent, excellent segment. Excellent segment. I loved every minute of it. What I would have said after he would have said, "Oh, your redneck cosplay version of my cousin," I would have said, "You know what? I may be that, but you will always be in the shadow of your cousin. Nobody will take you seriously, and nobody will everybody will compare to you to the Rock or something along the lines of that." First match of the night, we have Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory. Grayson Waller joins the commentary team for this match. Owen is playing mind games with Theory. Collar elbow tie up. Theory backs Owen into the turnbuckles. Theory shoves Owens. Theory uses the ropes as a shield. Strong locks up Stalemate in the corner. The referee calls for a clean break. Theory ducks a clothesline from Owens. Owens kicks Theory in the gut. Theory scrambles out of the ring. Theory dives Owens' back fist in the apron and the edges of the announce table. Theory rolls Owens back in the ring. Theory stomps on Owens' chest. Theory transitions into a ground and pound attack. Theory with a forearm smash. Theory transitions into a corner mount. Owens rocks Theory with a forearm smash. Owens with an inverted atomic drop. Owens clotheslines Theory over the top rope. Owens taunts Waller. Owens with a running clothesline. Owens with a running senton splash on the floor. Owens has complete control of the match during the commercial break. We come back. Owens slams Theory's head into the announce desk. Owens continues to bicker with Waller. Theory slams Owens' head on the top rope. Theory dives Owens face first into the steel ring post. Theory delivers a chop block. Theory with a big forearm smash for a 2 count. Theory poses for the crowd. Owens blocks the A-Town down. Owens whips Theory across the ring. Owens goes for a pop-up powerbomb, but Theory lands back on his feet. Theory denies the stunner. Theory lands another forearm. Theory drops Owens with a roll-through blockbuster for a 2 count. They repeatedly stomps on Owens' chest. Theory is choking Owens with his knee. Theory with a corner clothesline. Theory is throwing haymakers at Owens. Theory puts Owens on the top turnbuckle. Theory goes for the superplex, but Owens counters with an avalanche fisherman buster. Owens hits a pop-up powerbomb. Owens connects with a stunner to pick up the victory, and the winner is Kevin Owens. So that is that. Kathy Kelly has had a backstage interview with Bianca Belair. Kathy mentions that Bianca is trying to right the wrong in her match later tonight with Bayley. She has a lot of history with Bayley. As talented as Bayley is, she does too much. Damage Control made it personal when they injured her. She wants vengeance. Bianca gets into a big brawl with Damage Control. Nick Aldis and Kenny Dykstra had to break up the brawl. It's just weird to see him. He used to be part of the Spirit Squad. Jesus Christ. Logan Paul runs into Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. He wants to remain humble before he knocks out Rey Mysterio, that crowd jewel. Lashley is trying to teach the Profits about what it takes to be successful at any cost. B-Fab interrupts their conversation because she wants to discuss business with Lashley. This should be very interesting. And now they can get actually rid of B-Fab because we have Jade Cargill. We have a second match. The second match was Shotzi Blackheart versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. And the mystery partner was Charlotte Flair. And if they win, they get a title opportunity at some point. Shotzi Blackheart and Piper Niven will start things off. Blackheart with forearm shivers. Niven shoves Blackheart. Blackheart kicks Niven in the face. Niven catches Blackheart in midair. My screen decided to fritz on me. Sorry. Niven drops Blackheart with a shoulder breaker for a 2 count. Niven stops on Blackheart's back. Niven applies the Clover clutch. Green tags herself in. Forearm shot clothesline combination for a 2 count. Green hooks both legs for a 2 count. Green sends Blackheart in the corner. Green knocks Charlotte off the ring apron. The referee is trying to calm down Charlotte. Green and Niven gang up on Blackheart in the corner. Green tags in Niven. Double Irish whip. Blackheart with a knee to Niven. Blackheart decks Green with a back elbow smash. Blackheart with a step on Itzagiri. Blackheart tags in. Charlotte with a flying crossbody. Charlotte unloads a series of knife edge chops. Charlotte with an exploder suplex. Charlotte pops back on her feet. Niven reverses the Irish whip from Charlotte. Charlotte kicks Niven in the face. Green runs interference. Charlotte rolls Niven over for a 2 count. Niven blocks the O'Connor roll. Charlotte delivers a big boot to Niven. Green made the blind tag, dives over Charlotte. Charlotte connects with another big boot to pick up the victory, and Charlotte and Shotzi win via pinfall. We have John Cena and Solo Sikoa. Paul Heyman and Solo go out to the ring. So Paul goes on the mic. I'm wondering how many of you realize this is what they call the end of days for the Doctor of Thugonomics, John Cena. It's not what they wanted it to be. This is not my fault, and don't you dare blame your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. John Cena comes back to the WWE, and who does he pick a fight with? The Bloodline. What the hell do you think that we were going to do? Just sit around and let him do whatever he wants? No, I don't pick up the phone and say, call Roman Reigns. No, you know what happens. Roman Reigns makes the call, and Roman Reigns calls the shot. And he does what he does. And what does he do? He turns to the enforcer. Roman Reigns turns to the sergeant at arms. Roman Reigns turns to our assassin. Roman Reigns turns to Solo. And let it be clear to this: Solo does have a huge future in the WWE, not just as an enforcer, but one day stepping up when the time is right to be the tribal chief. And you can't become the tribal chief without victims at your feet. And there's no bigger victim to be victimized than John Cena. Oh, John, you could have made it easy. Solo then grabs the mic from Paul. Paul, why are you wasting your breath talking to them? We did not come out here to talk to them. We came out here to talk to John Cena face to face. John, I'm pissed off what you I am pissed off that I have to wait till tomorrow to fight you. But I got orders from the tribal chief, and those orders were to give you this microphone so you could say goodbye to them while you can, because come tomorrow you won't be able to. So then John comes out. That's it, in a very raspy voice. And he sold it perfectly. Do you realize who you're in the ring with? We have been waiting for you to talk for over a year, and that's all you got to bring to the table. Oh man, I could do this with half a voice, and it's going to take me 90 seconds to cook you. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm not going to say goodbye to them. I'm going to say goodbye for them. We all know that the reason why you got a job here is because of your cousin. And we all see you, homie, walking around thinking you are some big badass enforcer when you're nothing more than a bargain basement Taz ripoff. And I cannot believe they kept that. I am completely shocked because this was actually taped last week. So do me a solid, Solo. Tape your thumb extra tight, because the only place you're getting stuck up tomorrow is straight up your ass. Yeah, that was about 90 seconds. That was fucking incredible. I loved it. Nick Aldis confronts Bailey and informs her that Damage Control will be barred from ringside tonight's main event. Io Sky says Bailey can handle it. We have a Donnybrook match with Pretty Deadly and the Brawling Brutes. Brawling Brutes attack Pretty Deadly during their entrance. Holland with a forearm shivers. Holland uppercut Wilson. Butch chops Prince. Holland slams Wilson's head on the ring apron. Pretty Deadly begs for mercy. 10 beats of the Bataran. Butch with a basement dropkick on the apron. Butch with an X-plex on into the apron. Holland rocks Prince with a forearm smash. Butch pulls out a pair of shillelaghs underneath the ring. Holland neither sends Prince neither regions first into the turnbuckle. Holland levels Prince with a body avalanche. Holland gets Prince tied up in the tree of woe. Holland with a corner spear. Holland with a face plant to Wilson. Holland is choking Wilson with the shillelagh. Butch is running with Butch with a running basement dropkick. Butch is flying with flying knee strike off the apron. Butch works on his joint manipulation game. Prince slams Butch's head on the bar table. Prince with a belly to back suplex. Holland responds with a pounce on the floor. Wilson rocks Holland with a forearm smash. Wilson dives Holland back first into the steel ring post. Prince with a running uppercut. Pretty Deadly rolls Holland back into the ring. Prince repeatedly stomps on Holland's chest. Wilson is raining down on haymakers. Holland is intercepted by two shillelagh shots. Holland with a double back body chop to the floor. Butch lands the O'Hara moonsault. Brawling Brutes has complete control of the match during the commercial break. Butch drops Prince with the tornado DDT. Holland with a Alabama slam into the trash can for a 2 count. Holland applies the Boston Crab. Butch gets Prince trapped in the ankle lock. Wilson uses Prince for leverage. Prince kicks Butch into the ringside barricade. Prince cracks Holland with a bar stool. Pretty Deadly with a neckbreaker / powerbomb combination for a 2 count. Butch unloads a fury of chops. Prince dumps Butch's face on the top rope. Prince with a running back elbow strike. Prince kicks Holland in the face. Holland power slams Prince. Wilson kicks Holland in the gut. Wilson with a modified code breaker. Butch super kicks Wilson. Butch with a step up enziguri. Wilson responds with an inside out lariat. Butch snaps Wilson's fingers. Wilson dodges a running boot. Prince nails Butch with a shillelagh. Wilson rolls Butch. My tablet just went little off right now. Sorry. Wilson rolls Butch over for a 2 count. Holland powerbombs Prince through the table on the floor. Butch delivers the bro kick for a 2 count. Holland pulls out another table from underneath the ring. Wilson exits the ring. Wilson sidesteps Holland into the kegs at ringside. Butch slaps Wilson in the chest. Wilson blocks the superplex. Prince smashes a beer bottle over Butch's head. Pretty Deadly connects the avalanche spilt milk through the table to pick up the victory. Pretty Deadly wins by pinfall. Nick Aldis is having a conversation with Paul Heyman. Heyman wants to offer Aldis some wisdom. Aldis tells Heyman to make it quick. Heyman says that LA Knight is going to need a lot of medical attention tomorrow. He has been around Samoans for a very long time, and he claims that tomorrow will be the most savage version of Roman Reigns we will ever see. Next week, SmackDown, Bobby Lashley will take on Carlito. Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul, Crown Jewel weigh-in. Nick Aldis, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-in for the WWE United States Championship match at Crown Jewel between the challenger Logan Paul and the champion Rey Mysterio. At the time, allow me to introduce you to the challenger, Logan Paul. At this time, please welcome the champion, WWE Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio. Now, gentlemen, as we discussed, each one of you step on the scale. We'll start with the challenger. And this is very UFC-like. And I love this because now UFC is under the same umbrella as WWE. So, I like this whole concept. Logan comes in at 213. Rey Mysterio comes at 175. Both men have intense standoff. Rey wants Logan to back up his big talk. Logan calls Rey a deadbeat dad. Logan says he's full of ambition and passion. Logan pats Rey on the forehead. Aldis reminds both gentlemen about no contact rule. Rey says that he wants to make one thing perfectly clear. Rey proceeds to slap Logan in the face and attacks him with the microphone to end the segment. We have the main event, Bianca Belair versus Bayley. Damage Control is barred from ringside. Ow. Bayley ducks a clothesline from Belair. Bayley with rapid haymakers. Bayley poses with Damage Control t-shirt. Bayley talks smack to Michael Cole. Bayley sends Belair to the corner. Belair dives over Bayley. Belair with clubbing shoulder blocks. Belair with heavy body shots. Belair whips Bayley back into the turnbuckle. Belair with two vertical suplexes. Belair pops up on her feet. Belair with a handspring moonsault for a 2 count. Bayley attacks the midsection of Belair. Belair goes for a body slam, but Belair lands back on her feet. Belair retreats to the outside after Belair avoids the elbow drop. Belair with 3 body slams. Belair taunts Bayley. Bayley reverses out of an Irish whip from Belair. Belair decks Bayley with a back elbow smash. Belair launches Bayley over the top rope. Bayley with a middle rope stunner. Bayley with a running knee strike into the steel ring post. Bayley has complete control of the match during the commercial break. Bayley dumps Belair out of the ring. Bayley with a flying elbow drop off the ring apron. Bayley rolls Belair back in the ring. Bayley hooks the inside leg for a 1 count. Bayley toys around with Belair. Bayley with a double sledge. Bayley applies a real chin lock. Belair decks Bayley with a jawbreaker. Belair dodges the big boot. Bayley goes for a real rear chin lock. Belair flings Bayley across the ring. Belair with a pendulum backbreaker. Belair with a forearm shiver. Belair ducks a clothesline from Bayley. Belair with 2 shoulder tackles. Belair drop kicks Bayley. Belair drop kicks Bayley. Belair with a running shoulder tackle. Belair transitions into a corner mount. Bayley dumps Belair's face first on the top turnbuckle pad. Belair hits a spine buster for a 2 count. Belair's face first dumps for a 2 count. Belair puts Bayley on the top turnbuckle. Belair with a forearm smash. Belair is downplaying her fight, displaying her fighting spirit. Belair with a superplex for a 2 count. Belair puts the boots to Bayley. Bayley avoids the handspring moonsault. Bailey tugs on Belair's ponytail. Belair pulls Belair's face. Bailey pulls Belair's face into the steel ring post. Bailey rolls Belair back into the ring. Bailey lands another flying elbow drop for a 2 count. Belair kicks out of multiple pinning predicaments. Bailey clears the announce table. Belair with a forearm smash. Bailey slams Belair's head on the bottom rope. Bailey goes for a power bomb, but Belair blocks it. Belair with my eyes are doing tricks with me. With 2 forearm smashes. Bailey kicks the left knee of Belair. Belair sidesteps Bailey into the ring post. Belair with a slingshot Prosecco. Belair rolls Bailey back into the ring. Belair runs around Bailey. Bailey blocks the KOD. Bailey rolls Belair over for a 2 count. Bailey continues to grab Belair's ponytail. Belair violently whips Bailey with a ponytail. Belair connects with a KOD to pick up the victory. After the match, Belair plants Bailey with a KOD to the announcer's table to close out the show. And she is riding high. She's not going to win against Io Sky. Okay, now the picks for tomorrow's pay-per-view. All right, we have Roman Reigns versus LA Knight. I am taking Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. I'm hoping Drew McIntyre wins and Damian Priest cashes in and he becomes champion. Rhea Ripley in a fatal 5-way match versus Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Starks, Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley is going to win. Io Sky versus Bianca Belair for the WWE Women's Championship match. Io Sky is going to win, and then Kairi Sane's going to come out, and that's going to be the next feud. Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul for the WWE United States Championship match. Logan Paul will be walking out the new champion. John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. John Cena will be winning, but he'll put over Sikoa in losing fashion. Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. Damian Priest hopefully he wins, but I have a feeling Cody Rhodes is going to win. And in the pre-show match, Sami Zayn versus JD McDonough, and I think JD McDonough will pick up the win. So those are my picks, and it's about an hour. I got you out of here. I'm going to get you out of here in about 5 minutes. Please do me a favor. Go check out my episode 313 on the channel. Please go check out my reviews of WWE Fastlane 2023 and Impact/TNA Bound for Glory. It's up on the channel. A lot of things are up on the channel, so go check that out. Please go check me out on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Cameo. Please do me a favor. Also go check out Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com. Go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. Go check out Deathwish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. And go check out HOG Wrestling at hogwrestling.net. And please, while you're here, before I say goodbye, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for all notifications so when I go live, you know about it or I upload a video. Right after Crown Jewel, I will be doing my review. I want everybody to enjoy tomorrow afternoon, early in the afternoon. Go get yourself go get some sandwiches, whatever you have to do, and go and enjoy your Crown Jewel PLE. Again, I will be back here tomorrow afternoon at some point for the review, and then I'll be back here next next Thursday again, because I got to do preview and predictions for what is it called? Full Gear. I believe that is, if I'm not mistaken, it's next weekend. Let me double check. Maybe I'll actually have a fucking weekend that I don't have to worry about this. Give me a second while I check my calendar. What is this? Veterans Day is, nope. Next weekend I actually have free. I So scratch that. So next week I will be back here on Friday at 2 p.m. for episode 314. And we'll be on the road to Full Gear, which is November 18th. And then before you know it, we're going to be in Survivor Series, and who knows, maybe some straight edge will be running through WWE, quite possibly again. So I want everybody to have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow at some point. I love you all. Good night.